Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. Well, I got a new toy. If you want to win this jet, all you have to do is subscribe, click the notification bell, and the like button. Then check back with me from time to time and see my new videos. Once we get to 1,000, we're going to do a drawing. I had a drawing at 100 and only 30% signed up. With those odds, it could be a 1 in 300 chance. Subscribe. Check me out, guys. And let's back up for a minute here. Before the adventure of going to California to move my handicapped mother back to Tennessee to a assisted living complex, before that whole situation started, we had several projects going. We were building the Uproar version 2. We were going to program a 636 receiver and then have a maiden flight all together, and we had a few things kind of on schedule. Well, everything went on pause and on hold for a little while, and it still is. But I happened to have about a day and a half before I got to get busy again for the next few days. So Steve talked me into getting a Night Timber X. He finally twisted my arm enough, and I got one. So I figured I'd show that to you, and then I wanted to load up the transmitter preset files directly from the Google Drive, and I figured I'll show you guys that first. So, and then when we get back on track and after the dust settles with my mom, or I don't know if it's going to settle, but when the dust starts going down, we'll get back on schedule with the Uproar and all that stuff. Plus, we got some glow engines that I definitely want to get on something before winter gets here. So we're going to get busy here shortly. So thank you so much for hanging around, and to all the new subscribers, thank you so much. I want to mail this up here, this FMS Avanti jet. I'd like to mail it tomorrow. And we're getting closer to 1,000. We really are. I think we're right around 700 right now, so maybe another month and a half or so. And then one of you guys, I'll be mailing it to you. So hang tight. Let me get this Timber X box. Well, how about that? E-FLITE's Night Timber X. Steve keeps telling me about how much fun it is to have, that 1 or 2 more flights right when it's starting to get dark. The ideal flying conditions is, for just about everybody, I'm sure, it's 30 minutes before dark. It seems like the wind just stops blowing. The sun's gone over the horizon, so it's not in your eyes. It's starting to cool down. It's just like, it's perfect. And you always want to try to squeeze that one last battery in. Well, with this plane, you can. Because all the lights inside of this, you can fly it at pitch black dark. So I'm really looking forward to it. So we're going to unbox it together. And before we do that, let's go to my computer, to the Spektrum file share, how they share all their updates and transmitter preset files and the receivers and the updates and all that stuff on the Google Drive. And let's put the Night Timber X directly in my DX9 that way, and I'll show you how. So let's go to my computer. Come on. Okay, guys and gals, to get the transmitter preset files for the Night Timber X directly from the Spektrum file share, I'm on a home computer. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but I'm on a home computer, and you want to go to Google. And you need to be logged in. You must have a Google account. Everybody has a Google and Gmail account now. It's just kind of a part of life. So you go to Google, you must be logged in. Top right, it says Gmail, Images, and then here's these dots in the shape of a cube. We'll click on that, and that opens up the Google Apps. So we want the Google Drive right here in the center. And the drive is the cloud. There's many different clouds and different companies that store stuff in the cloud, but this is one of the ways Google does it, in the drive. And you click on your drive, and over here in the far left you can see shared with me. So we'll double click on that, and Spektrum shares their files with you and me and other people, and other people can share files with you. Instead of someone emailing you a video and you download it and save it that way, they could just share it with you directly through, Google Drive. Makes things a little easier. You can skip a few steps. So then the Spektrum RC file share public drive right here, clicked on it. And then this is everything that they're sharing with us. But we just want the transmitter preset files. So right here, DX Generation 2 transmitter preset files. So I double clicked on that. And then you can see all the different brands, but we have an E-FLITE. So I double clicked on E-FLITE. And there's a lot of planes to choose from. This is a good time to get the exact model number that you have, because a lot of the planes have been re-released and they first came with like a 636 receiver, and you don't want to download the preset files for a 636 receiver if you have a smart receiver like I do in my case. So we're going to scroll down here a little bit, and you can see this EFL 13850 Night Timber X, but there's a bunch of them. So just take your mouse and let it hover over it, and you can see it says E-FLITE Night Timber X Bind and Fly Basic with Reverse. I want the most advanced one. And let's see what the one to the right does. So Night Timber X Bind and Fly Basic. Let's see what this one is. And this is the Night Timber X Bind and Fly Advanced with Reverse. So double click on that. That's the one that I want. And then here it is, and I'm going to right click and we're going to download it. Then I click my left mouse button and it's downloading, and you can see right here it is. I've already inserted the memory card that I'm going to put in my transmitter. It's in my computer already, so I'm going to click on this arrow and open. And then once it opens up, then this little arrow here, I clicked it, and I'm going to save as and put it directly on the memory card. So my digital storage device is the memory card, and you can see it's got my Edge 540, the Pitts, the Timber, the Beaver, the Extra, and my UMX test plane. So, and you can see down here where it's highlighted in blue, Night Timber X with reverse. So everything's good to go already, and just click save, and now it's putting it on the memory card just like that. And then I'm just going to eject it real quick. And we're golden. Alright. We have DX9 and the memory card that we just put the Timber X on from the computer. So let's take it from the memory card to the transmitter now. Alright, so let's look in my models here just to show you what we got in here, which is not a whole lot. So subscribe is cool. It's something for YouTube we worked on, and UMX Timber and the Beaver and Extra and UMX Test, AR610 receiver, several extras where I was goofing around, and the Apprentice. So we will turn it off, and we'll put the memory card in the side of the transmitter that we just took out of the computer, and then we'll turn this guy on, and then we'll go down here to system setup, and then we'll go down to SD card, transfer SD card, and then select the option, import model, and Night Timber, import, takes it a second. Alrighty, alright, so it's in there, and you can see the aileron right there, how it's set up, your high and low, and your expo and all that stuff is there. So it's a little shortcut. You can either put your models in this way, or you can put them in this way and use a little bit of that and then add to it, and or you can do it out of the manual. There's no right or wrong way. Well, there is a right way. It's how you want to do it, how you have fun doing it. So that's the right way. Alrighty then. So we got the Night Timber X on the DX9. That's taken care of. This is the FMS Avanti Jet that I'm going to mail to somebody once we hit 1,000. I just looked at the subscriber count right now. It's like 682, and we gained 94 in the past 28 days. So that's 90 days from now we'll be at 1,000 if we can't get there sooner. So one of you guys will win this, and I can't wait to mail it out. So subscribe if you haven't, so you have a chance to win this. And happy flying. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the week. And until next time, you'll see me here. This one right here. Adios.